Hello, this is Cynthia Maynard here, and I kind of have a fun card. It is based on the Stamps of Life Hedgehog stamps that are, what are they called? Hedgehog 2. And it's got these great little hedgehogs and some fun sayings. So that's the stamps that we're using. We're going to use this guy here. And then I'm also using Stampin' Up's Botanical Blooms. And I'm going to use this one and this one and some of the little flowers. And we're just kind of, that's what builds up this sort of tree-looking flowering tree there type of deal. And then also these flowers with the centers. And then for my sentiment, I cut it out using the Spellbinders Labels 28, and use whatever you have that's about that size, and I used the second one up. So those were basically the hardware there. As far as inks, I'm using Stampin' Up's Calypso Coral, which matches our paper, and then I'm going to use the Distress ink in Walnut Stain and some Dollar Store sequins from Dollar Tree. So that is that, and it's a pretty simple, straightforward card. It turns out to be a 5x7 card, and I just mounted it onto a pre-made craft card base, and then I used the matching envelope and did some of the same. I echoed the same sort of pattern in the corner of the envelope, and I used Calypso Coral for that as well, and I liked how that looked down there. So I've got my papers already cut. This is cut to a 5x7, same color, Calypso Coral with my Spellbinders die, and this is from a Die Cuts with a View matte stack, so I just ripped it out of the thing, so it's slightly less than the 5x7 sort of card. So that alright, kind of center that, like so, and then that's all done. And I just was sort of randomly going. Let me take both of them out here. So I did that one, and then this sort of twiggy one here, up to my liking, kind of as if it were growing. Kind of like a tree. Of course, I stuck my finger in that. And we just want to leave a little spot for our little hedgehog. Before I fill that in, I think I am going to put my hedgehog there just so I have a frame of reference. And we're just going to kind of have him just like so. Normally I color him in, but I think with the nice yellow background I'm going to leave him more of a line drawing look instead of coloring him. And kind of just fill that in. Getting to be fall here. Leaves are starting to, they're going to be thinking about falling off here and leaving sort of the late summer bloomers. Alright, this little one here, this sort of little speckled flower, you know, kind of they're all dropping on the woodland floor. Open circle, the little open, the flower with the little open thing there. We're just going to kind of here and there this little guy, girl I guess, and then we'll have those along the floor. Do some stamping off the page so we get that natural look. Our flowers in the corner, so we have a sort of juxtaposition there. We are using this flower, and then we'll fill in with this. So, and kind of go off the page a little bit there. I love those colors together. That sort of mustardy yellow, still cheery but headed towards fall. And then that with the Calypso Coral, I think looks nice. Our middle will be like that. So you can see how quickly this kind of comes together. You know, if you're looking to make a quick card. This to our card panel here. Onto that best you can. And then I'm going to pop this sentiment up on some foam adhesive. Alright. And that goes there. Just like so. And then we're just going to add our sequins. Now you can do that in what way seems best to you. I used glue dots and I'm not entirely thrilled with it, but so I put a sequin kind of in the middle of each thing here. Use your glossy accents. If you have a fine tip applicator, it'd be a great time to use that. Now this card I stamped a little more off to the side, so I'm going to kind of have to do my sequins a little bit differently. You notice on this one I had enough to put, so I kind of cut that sequin, but I don't have that situation here, which is fine. We'll just put some more here and there. Alright, so we have, while that's drying, I have my little sequins drying, we're switched to our envelope here. We're going to get our Calypso Coral back out, echoing what we had in the card. And it just adds a little extra something special. Just a plain old envelope. Alright. And then the only other thing I added was the open flower that we had used earlier in the tree branches, and just kind of getting some extra flowery dimension. You could easily make this a guy card and sort of eliminate some of the flower elements and put more tree branches up in the corner of the card instead of the flowers. So this is easily made into more of a masculine card if need be. I have my card base here, a 5x7 card base, and we just need to burnish the lines, if I can find my foam folder here. Just want to line that up. Now my original card, I accidentally got an ink spot on this, on the back of my card, so I just made some more branches and covered it up, made it look like I did it on purpose. Sometimes it's what you gotta do. Alright, it gets inky. Alright, so we're gonna go ahead and put, I did go ahead and use foam dots as well, or foam squares on this. If you want more of a flat card, you're sending it in the mail and you feel like it might be a problem, just leave them off. And just glue it directly on. I like foam. I like the dimension of it. Kind of adds a little something something. Card's going the correct way, line it up with the thing that you cannot change. it down carefully in case our sequins are still drying. And there you have it. Super simple little card set. Great for the upcoming fall. Great for our hedgehog lovers. You could stamp on the inside like I did. What did I do? Let's see, I put "You got this." You'd simply stamp that. Maybe I'll go ahead and do that while I have my stamp set out. A little encouragement to someone. Maybe they have a job interview coming up. That's kind of their first one out of college and they're nervous. And be a great little encouragement card for that. So, a fun card. This one's still drying, so I'm going to let that over there. But yeah, so there you have it. We have a fun little set to send to somebody and make their day a little more cheery. Alright guys, go ahead and give this video a thumbs up. Go ahead and subscribe to my channel if you're new. And thank you so much for your support and time here. And go have a creative day. Thanks.